Good evening, everybody. I'm delighted to be able to speak at this event today, as I myself am directly involved as a student in the Nepal-Australia education sector. I'm Deeya Sharma. I'm currently in my first year at the University of Sydney in Australia, studying a double major in financial economics and economics. Worldwide, there are currently more than 1.2 billion children in 186 countries affected by school closures due to the pandemic. That's a very large number. With the sudden shift away from a classroom in many parts of the globe to a completely unprecedented virtual one, some are wondering whether the adaptation of online learning will continue to persist post-pandemic and how such a shift would impact the worldwide education market. As we all know, in this past decade, Australia has enjoyed a vast influx of international students, so much so that international education is now one of the top exports. The key sentiment that I've felt along with my other colleagues studying in Australian institutions is the anxiety posed by the uncertainty of when we'll be allowed to enter the country. Although this feeling has lessened, us international students hope to be addressed directly by both the states and federal governments in the near future so we can gain a clearer picture that we deserve. Through my own experience, completely studying online was very foreign even after having so much exposure during my school days. The main struggle was the feeling of isolation, as nothing seems to beat in-person social interaction. We as humans depend on it. Adapting to the new teaching methods at an institution several hundred times larger than high school was also challenging. It was a drastic change that coerced me into being much more independent, especially due to the remote nature of classes. While most have viewed this mode of learning as dysfunctional, I believe we have been fortunate enough to be able to receive education and progress towards our futures amidst a pandemic that has claimed many, many lives. My father likes to poke fun at how I'm still stuck here, but him and I mutually agree that remote learning has been a blessing in disguise due to the abundance of time I've had to further explore my interests beyond just my chosen units in university. I've been able to learn and get directly involved in business here in Nepal and explore several key government sectors, a type of learning that one does not get in the classroom. For the flexibility and freedom it allows, I truly do value online education, as I'm a firm believer that just a diploma is not sufficient to aid students out in the real world. Thank you.